Hello everyone, it is January 1st, so Happy New Year. Today we're going to be looking at the fastest growing companies in Silicon Valley in 2024. So in the first episode, on the first video, which I'll link below, we cover the first 10. So I thought we'd just continue because people seem to like the video, and we're going to go over, I guess, I'm not going to specifically say in the next 10, but we're just going to see how far we get. Maybe it's 10, maybe it's more, maybe it's less. I don't want to make the videos too long. But yeah, let's get started. So we're just going to be looking through their websites really, and we can start with Airspace Intelligence. So this is specifically Silicon Valley. I don't know if I mentioned that. We can go and visit their website. So let's see what we've got. So this is Airspace Intelligence. Their revenue, supposedly, I don't know how accurate all of this is, but it seems pretty legit. So their revenue is actually quite small. And they're serving those who need to stay ahead. Apparently, they've got a platform. We could look at a case study. 55% optimized flights. Should we see what they're doing first? So, about enabling mission-critical operations and optimizing the world's most valuable assets. For the past decade, decision makers have been locked in perpetual state of reaction, scrambling to catch up to events cascade. In a stable world that was working, stability is gone. Well, you heard it here first. Stability is officially gone. Critical industries and defense operate increasingly complex environments. Yeah, that's all true. Don't think we need to read all of this. Maga's leadership in AI must evolve beyond flat chat interfaces into the multidimensional. See, that's true. I think bringing AI into the physical space is good. It's all a bit vague, if I'm honest. I hate stuff that's vague. Like, tell me specifically what we do. So they've got a platform called Prescience, and I guess Prescience is the ability to think of things. It's sort of thinking forward, right? It's being able to predict the future, I think. Prescience. I probably spelled that incorrectly. I feel like I'm wasting time here. No, that's presence. What are you on about? I hate DuckDuckGo, man. I really need to change my default settings. I bet Google just gives it to me here. The ability to know or anticipate what will happen in the future. See how crap DuckDuckGo goes? I don't care. I've said it to my friends so many times. Anyway, rant aside. Delivering predictability where it's needed most. I don't really know what to make from this. This all just seems sort of military logistics implementations, right? Integrate multimodal data sources at speed. They probably have a whole bunch of different customers, but I think the idea basically is AI in like logistics and the physical world, military logistics maybe. There's some fun collaboration across operation domains. This is all like very company lingo talk, right? I feel like they're not saying anything specific. Should we look at a case study if we care, if you're still here, or I skip to the next bit? 55% optimized flights problem with the global airspace environment growing. So yeah, it's just general physical space uncertainty caused by failing legacy software and systems. Yeah. Despite the high stakes safety, solution, domain modeling, and 4D simulation. So it's just software to basically make the physical world more safe, I guess, and they've probably got a bunch of funding. I always prefer simple language, and I don't think it's because I'm stupid, but it's like, get to the point of what it is you're trying to say. So anyway, we're looking at a company called, and this is specifically focused around aviation, of course, airspace. Airspace Intelligence. I guess at least their name is simple, you know? Just, if you take one thing away from that, it's just anything to do with airspace intelligence. Some tech services. So, we move kids forward. Some announcer Zum, or Zum. I think Zum is more like, that's the German in me. Zum, probably pronounced. Oakland United District with a full electric school bus fleet. We move kids forward. So, it's saying tech services. So it looks like they've got a few school, they've got some drivers. So it's just modern school bus. It's kind of a good idea. I've never really... I guess government pays for all of this as well, so your client has infinite money, really. Or no money, depending on how you view it. I don't know if you need an app, but you know, they've got an app for some reason. Student transport, I don't think we need to look at much else. I guess we could look at their revenue, 43 million, more than this aviation space stuff. Because I guess they've got, you know, a physical product that does something. Dtex system, another tech services, although it's quite a vague term. You'd expect everything in Silicon Valley to be sort of tech services. What was, so Dtex, 20 million, so not a lot of revenue again. Hey, go away. Employees, I think. Quite a lot of employees, to be fair. So Dtex, why Dtex? Unified Insider Risk Management to detect, deter, disrupt. I feel like that sounds like another quote we had recently. Simplify your security stack with one insider risk management platform powered by AI. So capabilities. I don't know what some of these are. UM. But essentially risk management. Again, I don't think there's anything too interesting for us to go into. I would put this again into one of those categories where, you know, once you've got a customer and they're sort of integrated into your system, they'll probably stay there. You know, sort of like SAP. SAP was horrible software, but because people were like integrated into their system, they managed to keep their clients. I'm not saying they're bad, by the way. 20 million again, not loads, but I guess it's still money. FalconX, isn't FalconX? You know, I'm not even going to bother. FalconX, SpaceX, isn't one of their rockets called FalconX? Oh no, it's Falcon 9. So I've got SpaceX and Falcon 9 confused. I'm surprised he doesn't have a FalconX though. Elon. So this is a FinTech company, I think it said. FinTech. This is the funding, by the way. I wonder what... So, this hasn't got a lot of funding. This is where we started. Should we try and put that at the top, like so? Can we make that any finer? That would do, that would do. Funding, 430 million. Yeah, I was going to say that Zoom, you would think, needs lots of funding. 350 million. Where are we? FalconX. FinTech, what can you say? I feel like, again, I'm going to put this in the same category that I always do, where it's like so many companies sort of doing the same thing, and it's just about who will do it better, who can get the clients, who has the connections. Maybe that's kind of being a bit mean. Lots of jobs though, you know, so they must be doing alright. What's their funding? 430 million, pretty significant. The largest, I feel like they all say this, the largest digital asset prime brokerage, powering the world's leading institution. What does this mean? So, the largest digital asset prime brokerage, I understand. What's the reason for prime? Someone below let me know. I'm not really sure what that means in this context. Asset prime. Powering the world's leading companies. Falcon 360, so again, services, financing, derivatives, ETFs, Prime Connect. Don't know what the hell Prime Connect is. I feel like Prime is their sort of keyword or something. An off-exchange settlement solution with Prime services. Not sure. What's their goal? FalconX is a pioneering team of operators, investors, and builders committed to revolutionize institutional access to crypto markets, operating at the intersection of traditional finance and cutting-edge technology. That's fair. I think it's a space that's growing, so any sort of company that's working with this is probably going to grow. So it's definitely, I guess, a good idea in that sense. Um, San Francisco, New York, London, all the capitals. Well, I say capitals. Probably just, some locations. Um, cool. Another fintech company. Probably spent more time on that than I needed to. Celestial AI company, 370 mil, almost no revenue. Lol. I think I've heard of this company. Is this like a? Before we click on it, Celestial AI. Is this like another character AI thing? By the way, watch that video I did recently. It's good, but I think it was really weird. YouTube got really confused with, I think, my tags, and it should have seen some of the places people were coming from different videos. So let's see, Celestial AI, the photonic. So firstly, I'm completely wrong. This is not like any AI agents or characters. Lol. So Celestial AI wins 2024 Global Semiconductor Alliance Startup to Watch Award. That's pretty cool. That sounds like a good achievement. So again, this looks like AI in the physical world, which we can get behind. There's a chip there. Photonic fabric, a pioneering optical compute and memory fabric solution for supercharging AI infrastructure.
As AI models grow at an unprecedented pace, doubling in size every 4 months, the traditional data center infrastructure is strained to its limits. Before GPT-2, AI infrastructure was constrained by available computing cycles. However, post-GPT, the size of AI models is growing exponentially, transitioning us into an era where memory and interconnect bandwidth are the primary limitations instead of computing. Celestial AI has developed the revolutionary photonic fabric that tackles these very limitations. It serves as a foundation for compute and memory fabrics, leaving behind the physical limitations of electronic interconnects, offering disaggregated terabytes of memory capacity. Switching to optical interconnects offers unparalleled bandwidth and low latency measures, creating a leap into the next decade.
Okay.
Photonic fabric technology revolutionizes AI data centers by facilitating an optically connected, disaggregated architecture for memory and compute.
Okay.
With a robust ecosystem of design partners and a Tier 1 supply chain ready to scale, this innovation substantially reduces the total cost of ownership, finally paving the way for profitable generative AI business model.
Okay, so that's the key thing, like just that last thing. Basically, I think we've spoken about this in a previous video where, and in fact, the sole reason Google acquired Character.ai is because they were like, how are you making money and delivering these AI chats for so cheap? So essentially this is just allowing people to, make money off their generative AI stuff, which is really expensive to run. So that's the key thing. And again, this is something that's actually solving a problem, because you've got all of these people competing for AI services, and this is them more like in the sort of Nvidia space of, well, hang on, we'll make you money, we'll make all of you money if you buy our hardware. So they've got something to sell. Let's see, photonics. I'm not sure why they've got AI in their name, but I guess it's the cool thing. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. That was Celestial AI. 14 million, almost no revenue right now. Again, see, this is quite an interesting one because I can see them being acquired. Have they been acquired yet? Celestial AI. I'm just going to type in acquired. Just see if that's happened. Oh no. Seems they're doing the acquiring. Damn. Chads. I guess they've got a bunch of funding. But what my point was that you see a lot of the Metas of the world, Googles of the world, they're building their own hardware, I guess. Aptos Retail. This is just a web. This looks like such an old-fashioned website. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with that. What do you do? A leader in unified commerce. I don't know what that is. Another term. Unified commerce. With Aptos 1, we have a lot more flex in our stores and overall retail operations. The tech is modern, simple to use, and seamless. It's good. point of sale, order management, merchandise and sales audit, services, resources. The one thing I wish people did was just simply explain what it is you do. I always wonder how much business people lose because, if any, because they're not describing things in a, like, let's click on the about for the client. Oh no, that's our clients. Join hundreds of leading apparel, footwear, hardware, convenience. Again, it doesn't tell me anything, really. Unified commerce, I think that's their platform. Solutions. Okay, this is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand what their solutions are. So I think we'll just move on. Fair enough. Aptos, probably doing quite well. 39. Material, so we're on 17. Done 7. Material, security, revenue, and competitors. MSR, this is a weird... And competitors. This is a weird name for a company. And that is tech services, 166 mil funding. They've got a little bit of revenue, quite a big team. Let's see, material. So again, this is probably like an AI thing. It's just general software, stop sophisticated email attacks. So it's like a cybersecurity thing. Customers, Gusto, Mars, Figma, Lyft. Cool. What are we building? Material was founded in response to persistent, sophisticated attacks that continue to demonstrate and disparate point solutions for inbound attacks, compromised accounts. So yeah, it's just like we're backed by, there's some name dropping there, Andreessen Horowitz, and protect the world's fastest growing and agile companies like Figma, Mars, DoorDash. I always feel like stuff like this must be stressful because, you know, you have this solution, but if it doesn't work well, this is the type of thing that people like, they're going to put the blame on you. I don't think I'd want to work on a tool like this. Maybe it's okay, who knows. Let's have a look at these wonderful people. Very nice, very cool. Cool. Nice. Again, just a market that will probably continue to grow. So if you're sort of in that space, Helm.ai. I love a .ai company. I knew they would have no revenue, very little. Could just feel it. Anything that's .ai, you know they're just some research really. Full stack AI and AI-based simulation for ADAS. I don't know what ADAS is. ADAS. No. Advanced Driver Assistance System. That will be it. Generative AI with video editing capabilities for... With video editing capabilities? Oh, for autonomous driving development. I don't get it. Full stack AI and AI-based simulation. Are they saying they're creating environments? I might be completely wrong here. Are they generating scenarios to train driving AIs on? So they're changing... Okay. Okay, they're just changing the scenery to see how the cars respond, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. A highly efficient form of unsupervised learning that uses large-scale datasets and integrates elements of applied mathematics for deep learning. Sounds very nice. Urban and highway pilot, efficient resolution corner cases. Let's see. Let's see what their careers are doing. Let's see some open positions. Wow, that was horrible. Machine learning engineer. Not loads of jobs going, just a few. Help us make autonomous driving a reality for everyone. We're an AI software company based in Redwood City, California, with a flexible distributed team. Our mission is to make scalable autonomous driving a reality by creating the most reliable, safe driving AI. Okay, no, so they are just working specifically on the AI software. Our unique approach to self-driving is both practical and methodical. We believe that building the most reliable high-end advanced driver assistance system is the safest and most effective path out for autonomous driving development. 2016. Foundation models, blah blah blah. Traditional simulations, maps, flexible AI software is compatible. Perception. I'm not entirely sure what it is that's like entirely unique about them. So, you know, maybe someone below can explain if you understand better than me. But their goal is to develop self-driving software, I guess. It's an interesting thing because I guess obviously we will eventually go there. There's so much money going into self-driving cars. It's definitely going to get better and better over time. Who knows what that will look like in the future. We all know that Tesla's working on their own one, so Tesla's not going to be a customer for them if Tesla's still around then. So it'll be other car companies, but are they working on their own software? I can see this company getting maybe acquired, unless, especially if they're not making much revenue. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Helm.ai, that was AI, wireless. You don't see much in the wireless space, do you? Let's just quickly have a look at their numbers. Again, whenever someone does something that's not like just software, they have way more. They're making way more revenue. I guess they have higher costs, a lot of investment too. That probably just means it's more expensive to run. Our mission, there you go. The challenges. That's what you want. What is the problem you're solving? Most of the world still has inadequate access to fast, affordable broadband service. See, this is what I like. They plainly state what the problem is, right? And then I guess down here, they talk about the solution. That's all it is. And then why it matters. And I think that's really neat. So yeah. This is, if you have a website and you're doing something, just plainly state what problem you're solving and how you're solving it, what it looks like. That's another thing. If you, I don't know if you're like me, but if you ever like wanting to use, you know, thinking about using a piece of software, it's like I want to see what it looks like. I hate when you can't see what you're buying. Anyway, ease of installation, cool, nice. I feel like it's quite clear. Let's see. Where are we in terms of time? 22 minutes. So I think it looks like this is going to be another 10. So we'll do Astrolabs as our last ones. Astera Labs, really. It's not Astrolabs. Semiconductors, again, higher revenue as expected. 230 mil, 290. Also, look how many employees. 500 employees on that last one. Let's see. What's this? Semiconductors, Astera Labs, products. Oh, this feels like it should be a drop down. Okay, there you go. These are the names of their products. They've got a lab, resources, company. God, this is horribly slow. Like, it's not very, I guess it's not terrible. Sometimes I feel like there was moments where it wasn't very responsive, so. Global leader in purpose-built connectivity solutions for AI and cloud infrastructure. Pioneering software-defined architecture, scalable and customizable. Just buzzwords, man. Solutions for AI and cloud infrastructure, scalable and customizable. I guess that just means they work directly with you. I guess for a lot of these, you know, I do moan about this stuff, but I think it doesn't really matter too much because ultimately no one's going to buy this unless they're speaking to like a salesperson, and that salesperson will probably be somewhat technical and they'll explain everything anyway. And they'll be trying to find you, so you don't have to find them most likely anyway. AI servers, clustering, general purpose servers. So. Rapid growth in AI and accelerated pace of AI platforms design cycles driving the need for exponential compute and scale. Okay, so that's another sort of solution for purpose-built connectivity solutions required to unlock the full potential of cloud. So cloud and AI infrastructure. So again, I guess trying to make AI models at scale cheaper, ultimately. That's what you'd think, through better hardware or more intelligent hardware, or more intelligent software on hardware. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will continue with this list if you want me to. Alright, take care. Happy New Year.